Hello.
Greetings. Welcome. Death is with you tonight. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, 6 of our guests will be facing their ultimatum. If you dare. But welcome to Death, hosting of the game show, Wits. As we take you to the deep beyond. To places you dare not think of going.
What's up?
Twisted. Yet another victim. I want to welcome those of you that have arrived to your ultimate failure. As tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we determine who I take with me to the great beyond. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the primary game is the game of ultimatum. Are you ready to face yours?
Hello, scary guy and everyone.
Oh, I am no scary man. I am the ultimate becoming of you all.
I'm scared.
But why should you be scared? I will come for you eventually. Perhaps not tonight. Perhaps at 12:01 in the morning. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have been asked to appear. And take you to the deepest, darkest recesses of your minds. To see what lurks in those such tasty skulls. But I will find out who is the most delectable as we go through the evening. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it may be quick, it may be painless, it may not be.
It's very rude to read over my shoulder, but it's easier
But I was asked to remind you, if you do not enjoy the show,
It's twisted.
why not? And if you want to have your fears cleared when you are done with us, please visit Dr. Jekyll, patient 217. Magic Hands Bob and Nurse Enema. They can cure you if I can't take you myself.
Where is the professor and what did you do to him? Oh hello, emoji grinning face.
The professor shall be back eventually, when I am done with him.
No, sir. Curious about my book? It tells
He
the
has such
story of
tasty
your
morsels.
unavoidable doom.
Oh yes. Oh yes, the gray matter. Oh. Oh. My mouth savors at the taste of the professor's brains. Oh, if only I could get my hands on Dr. Jekyll's, I would have a full course meal. Professor von Quizzlestein. Dr. Jekyll. Oh, I would feast so well. Oh.
Hello Twisted, Fatality, and MRS Freddy. I farted.
That just means more musical fruit to go with your brains. Oh, it would be so delicious. Take you across the river Styx.
Help, I need an adult.
There are no adults here. There are only appetizers. Osiris has said that I may have my choice. Who shall I choose? That's the question. Oh, there is so much that I wish to tell you in such a limited time of what I could do.
I remember the old days when game show hosts had eyeballs.
Those are the old
I
days.
suddenly want TGI Fridays.
This is the new and improved death. I savor what I do. I no longer need a scythe. I will just reach through and take it from you myself.
Adults. What you talking about, Willis? No adults here.
No, there are no adults in my world. There are no children. There are just victims.
Eyeballs are overrated. Lol.
Oh. Death hates his voice. He really does.
One guy. No earballs. Cool.
I assume you are all here to try to win one of the McFarlane pieces. It's amazing what I can do just to draw you in.
I'm so happy I found this show. I love it here. MMM eyeball soup.
Look at all
Monkey
the
brings
goodies.
pecan surprise.
The
Hey
brags.
Saints fan, how are you?
The Saints fan is not here, only death.
This book holds the secrets of life. You take the secrets, I'll take your life.
Death is the only one that is here. Oh,
WTF was that floaty thing? Yummy fatality indeed.
and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we determine whose brain I will take. As we bring you the
Inside hello death smile.
of the tests. If you wish not to be part of death's delicacies,
That's my telekinesis, Justin.
you have to give me the four-letter word. Oh, death is getting old. Oh, death's eyesight is not what it used to be.
Played.
Oh, see, there's one weak brain already with 5 letters.
Think upon death as eternal sleep,
Plan.
complete with eternal
Well,
nightmares.
stop it. It's freaking me out. Pill.
He floated me. I float wherever I wish, as you can see.
Pill.
Oh. So again, whose brain shall be salvaged with the
Mill.
4-letter word? Or do I get to feast on all of you?
Willed. Wild. Pick. Pill. Hey, hey, hey. Yell. Pant. Walk. Yell.
Death will make himself comfortable here.
Punt. Kick.
Oh, so many people. They're failing. It's delicious.
Nels. Mick. Nils. Cam. Can I guess the word?
Of course you can, young mommy. Anyone may guess.
Yes, you can. Pulp. Pimp. Dill. Wick. Gill. Kill. Will.
Oh! KTG has saved you all. The years are not kind to death. KTG has given us a will to live.
Muahahaha.
Congratulations, KTG. You are not my victim tonight. And with that, KTG, we give you the opportunity.
Are you sick?
I'm death, I'm old!
Damn, that was close.
Stick your nose into my business. I'm trying to write a horrific novel.
I have been around since the beginning of time. You would not be well either at this age. So KTG, with that, I have been told to authorize you a shot at the vault.
764. Good job, KTG. What was that for?
I'm old. You'll try to stay in one piece at this age. It's not easy. You don't know what I have to go through. 2764 is 2764. The vault combination. Let the spirits tell us.
Dear Diary, today I took 3 more lives, and I do believe number 4 is reading what I write at this very moment.
No, the combination to the vault is not 2764. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time to see who else is smart enough to avoid me. If you run, it's not that hard, really. I'm old, I can't keep up. You just have to outrun the guy in front of you. I'll catch him instead. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the list, we are looking for, in respect to the great Dr. Jekyll, fictional
I'm open at vault. Hang out.
mad scientists.
Lowell, you're doing good.
So we are looking for 10 fictional mad scientists, ladies and gentlemen.
Frankenstein.
Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Jekyll. Dr. Frankenstein. Dr. Evil. Strangelove.
So we are looking.
Frankenfurter. Dr. Frankenfurter. Moreau. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Dr. No.
Oh, God. I'm getting old, I cannot see.
Dr. Claw. Benway. Dr. Evil. Mr. Freeze.
Dr. No.
Dr. Steel. Dr. Evil. Professor Frink. Oz. Dr. Strange. Doc Brown. Farnsworth. Strangelove. Sherman Clump. Hubertus Farnsworth. Brain. Egghead. Faust. Dr. Venom. Or was Pinky. Dr. Barton. Faustus. Dr. Satan.
So we are looking for 7 remaining mad scientists, my favorite kind. And again, if you are not here for the whole show, please catch the real mad scientist, Dr. Jekyll.
Doc Brown. Lex Luthor. Doofenbert. Dr. Shrinker. Damn, no mad scientist coming to my mind. 2 brains.
Spaceman Steve might know one of them.
Dr. Doom. Dexter. Frankenfurter. Mintbender. Dr. Loveless.
Young Mommy, very nicely done.
Miles Bennett. Plankton. Edward Pretorius. Carmang. DeSelby. Dave Ross. Hugo Strange. Crank. Destroyer. Mavis. Sherman Clump LOL.
Sherman Clump almost made my list.
Dr. Mephisto. Doofensmerts. Dr. Doom. Joseph Hyder. Doc Brown. Zookeeper. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
I will say that someone was close to number 2.
To read over my shoulder, but to
Dr.
read
Ben.
inside your coffin.
I will definitely say that number 2 was off by the name.
Doofenshmirtz. Zio Boris. Riot. C.A. Rockwang. Rockwang. Walter Bishop. Scarecrow. The Ronnie.
No, we have already had a Doctor Who, the mad scientist. There will be no more.
Madam Oliver. Hubert Farnsworth. Machajojo. Dr. Weird. Dr. Steinman. The Mad Hater. Ian Malcolm. Lexington Luthor. Lex Luthor.
Autocorrect is making you more tasty by the moment, Justin.
Walter Bishop. Griffin. Shrinker. Willy Wonka. Mr. Sinister. Walter White. The Duel Maker. Lex. Dr. Phipps. Alistair Smythe. Stegron. Strangelove. Baxter Stockman, Lex Luthor, Noro, Tony Stark, Aegon Spengler.
I will say that somebody was close to number 2
Doc
and number
Brown.
8.
Mahinder Suresh,
Number 3, I am surprised
Blue
nobody
Screen.
has seen.
Ultra Humanite, Rick Sanchez,
So we are looking for mad scientists.
Moreau, Krona,
And this is scary. KTG has 6 of them so
Peter
far.
Venkman,
6.
Miles Bennett Dyson, Jack Sewer, Wayne Jelinski, Fatality, Dr. Faustus, Dr. Octopus, Septimus Pretorius,
I have had people now close on all 3. But you have not given me the doctor's names. You were close on 2. Somebody gave me the wrong doctor's names for number 3 and number 8.
Clayton Forrester, Dr. Nefarious, Emmett Brown, Dr. Venkman, Lady Octopus, Alphonse Mofesto,
I will say that somebody has given me 3 and 8, just in the wrong form.
High Evolutionary, Edward Pretorius, Brackish Oaken, Korokan, Dr. Mofesto, Decanter, Joseph Hyder, Zashel,
Again, somebody has given me 3 and 8. They've given me the wrong names for 3 and 8. I want the doctor's names.
Frankenfurter, Dr. Pretorius, Dexter Morgan, Herbert West, Dr. Frankenfurter, Eight, Emilio Lizardo, Dot 3,
Somebody has given me the
We have to type
aliases
DR before the name.
for 3 and 8. No, if I recognize the word, I will take it. Somebody has given me the aliases
Clayton Forrester.
for 3 and 8. 3 and 8. Now death is rocking a cool sight. Yes? Someone has given me 3. Someone has given me 8. But with the wrong alias.
Iron Man.
I want the doctor's names.
Someone please pass the butter. Where's the biscuits?
Death will have to go soon. So again, someone has given Death the aliases that number 3 and number 8 use. I want the mad scientist name.
My mind is blank right now. The villain in Sherlock Holmes. Dr. Strangelove.
I do not think Dr. Strange is mad.
Alexander Luthor, Lex.
He's magic, not mad.
Elijah Starr. Dr. Death. Bruce Banner. Janet Jackson.
I will tell you now that KTG gave me the 2 names, or the 2 aliases for number 3 and number 8. But I want the doctor's names.
Dr. Moriarty. Dr. Moreau. Dr. Finkelstein. Dr. Frankenfurter. Victor Doom. Hillary Clinton.
Do not scare death like that!
Hello, sir. Curious about my book?
I don't want her, I don't want the other one.
Unavoidable doom.
We're gonna send both of them to purgatory.
Bruce Violent. DRKTG. Lowell. Johnny Winters. Aegon Spengler.
And yes, I would have considered Spengler
Professor Strange.
a mad scientist.
Dolores Winters. Johnny Thunder.
You have a minute and a half, and then I feast on your brains. I may not feast on so many of these brains in it.
Carmang the Evil.
There's only one that looks tasty right now.
Shalinsky. Donnie Wahlberg. Bray Wyatt.
So we are looking for bad scientists.
Nathaniel Essex. DR Fillings. DRXX. Otto Octavius.
That was the one I was looking for, young mommy. I would not take Dr. Octopus because Octopus is not his name. And I will tell you that number 8 is also a super criminal. He's a very genius super criminal. And he hides in Gotham City.
Herbert Edgar Wyndham.
The Gotham City scientist. And again, somebody gave me his alias earlier. But I do not want the alias. I want the scientist behind the alias.
The Riddler. Edward Nicklef. C.A. Rodwang. Dr. Victor Fries. Fries. Hugo Strange. Victor Fries.
Dr. Freeze is
Hugo
dangerous,
Strange.
but he's not the doctor we're looking for. He's a Gotham City doctor.
Dr. Victor Upsonis.
And he's terrifying. He scares even death.
Jervis Tesh. Dr. Victor Fries. Dr. Fries. Tesh.
He's a terrifying doctor.
The Scarecrow.
I need the doctor's name, not the alias.
Leslie Tompkins. Don't know Scarecrow's name. Dr. Death.
You know who we're looking for. That's basically we're telling you.
Clayface.
We're
Dr.
looking.
Crane.
There we are.
Man-Bat. MR.
KTG finishes it off with Dr. Jonathan Crane.
Cheetah.
So we have
Jonathan Crane.
Dr. Lovelace from the Wild Wild
Back on
West.
Thursdays I see.
Dr. Clayton Forrester. Someone had given me Pearl Forrester really early. I thought Clayton would be right behind her. Dr. Otto Octavius. His name is not Dr. Octopus. Death will not take him. They signed the certificate, Dr. Otto Octavius. Dr. Jack Griffin from The Invisible Man. Dr. Victor Frankenstein, of course, had to be on my list. Dr. Emmett Brown. Crazy hair and all, 88 miles an hour. I'm surprised he hasn't killed himself yet. Davros, the creator and destroyer of worlds. Dr. Jonathan Crane. Dr. Baxter Stockman from the Turtles. He's a very underappreciated mad science genius. And finally, Dr. Julius No from James Bond. 10 incredibly intelligent, incredibly stupid at getting caught mad
Great
scientists.
list, sorry I missed it. Well, he did in the video game, in part 3 I think.
Video game doesn't count. That's video games. Death only plays in real life. So, this is very, very
Baxter
scary.
Stockman aka Tyler Perry.
Because we only have 2 winners on the list total. KTG and Young Mommy. I'm almost tempted to say let's just do Young Mommies and see if she wins or not. But I've been told I have to follow the rules. If I don't follow the rules, what kind of deaf person am I anyway, right?
LOL.
So we're going to start with Dr. Clayton Forrester. Nothing there. Then we're going to jump to Dr. No. Number 10 is empty tonight. First time in 2 weeks it's been empty. We'll take the basic and simple
Ooh, you said my name, LOL.
Dr. Frankenstein. No, Dr. Frankenstein. I know the mask was the easy one in the Phantom of the Opera show, and sometimes the easy ones are what gets it. Let's see, how about my personal favorite, Davros? No, Davros. KTG just not having any luck early, but she's still got 4 to go. Let's go with
9.
the one that I don't think anybody knew, but guessed. Dr. Jack Griffin from The Invisible Man. Nothing there either. Everybody likes the Turtles, right? Let's find out if it's the Turtles. There it is, Dr. Baxter Stockman. Congratulations, KTG. You are our list winner. And with that, KTG, you get to choose your prize number. Which treasure chest would you like us to open?
Good job.
I started to think young mommy had a chance as it was getting whittled down because I did not know. So KTG, it is your choice for the prize. Which treasure chest number would you like us to open for you? Yes, she does. She really, really does, damn it.
Picture of her prize shelf. 420 Bob. Since we're approaching Halloween and Jason frequents our televisions during this time of year, let's go with 13.
Number 13.
KTG is on a roll.
I did it again. I had the wrong BM slide open. I keep forgetting to open the right slide.
Oops, he did it again.
No, I had the slide there, I just forgot to open it.
I'm still saving for a bookshelf to put them all on.
Number 13.
All still in boxes.
The Tripwire Hand Buzzer game. Now I will admit this is one of the small ones, so bear with me. Where is it? I honestly do not know where this one is. I know I have it somewhere. Ah. Where is that one? Ah. There it is.
Okay, list Wits' next prize. KTG wins needs to be a shelf.
So KTG is the owner of the Tripwire Buzzring game. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Death has to take a leave of absence and allow your host to return. And there's a reason for that. Death is getting old. Death is getting sick. I need to go dip in the river Styx and massage my aching bones.
I found a game to punish my boyfriend with.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I shall return with your regular host.
Haha.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Death finally let me out of the cell. Like I said, I think it's more of I escaped. I let the guy slower than me get caught first, which really helped. So, congratulations, KTG. And like I said, 1, 2, 3. When you run the table 8 out of 10, the odds are definitely in your favor, my dear. Ay, 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 ay. God, that sucker's hard to breathe in. It really is.
Hi, Professor.
Oh. Yeah, my voice is now gone, I think, or
This will
dying.
do it for me, as I'm banned from the main game due to being too smart for my own good.
No, you're not banned. You've already got one. It's basically it's different people every time. Oh, I keep forgetting I undid the mouse, so I didn't have to deal with the
Me
ghost.
too, KTG.
Because everybody, again, when we get to the Halloween game, and again, just to let you guys know, the Halloween game will start an hour later than normal.
Well,
Because I do not miss Nerdy's show on Mondays.
Temporary ban.
All right, temporary ban. We'll call it that. Yeah. God, that outfit will burn me up. I'm glad it's only a one-time thing. I really am. So, congratulations, KTG, on the Tripwire game. I think that was like one of the first small prizes I ever bought. I really do.
Don't start without me on Monday.
But yeah, we're trying to get through tonight fast, so I picked what is usually one of the faster games tonight, so everybody can jump over to Dr. Jekyll in an hour. I think in an hour, right? He starts at 10 his time, 9 ours. I think. I can never remember now. One of these days I'll have it figured out. Alright, bear with me, because once I resize stuff, I have to resize everything. So I can see the chat comments. Oh no, it won't start till 8. The Halloween episode will not start till 8 p.m. Unless Nerdy runs short. And I seriously doubt Nerdy ever runs short. Particularly on Halloween. If he runs short on Halloween, there's something wrong.
KTG can come to my show before yours, just saying.
Exactly, because I will be a Nerdy show, so as long as I'm watching Nerdy show, you know my show is not broadcasted. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for up to 6 players tonight, and I need to know if D-Back is here and Nerdy, well I know Nerdy's here. Nerdy is automatically in, because Nerdy kind of had to bail on the last game, so Nerdy's automatically in this one if he's interested. And if D-Back is here, D-Back, you're automatically in because you had the same problem. You just kind of disappeared on yesterday's game. So basically...
Me.
Well, it just depends, young mommy. I gotta see if D-Back's here first, because those were the only 2 I had locked in, because they kind of got hurt yesterday with bad connections and time lapse and everything else.
For last night.
Yeah, believe it or not, Nerdy, after you gave up on her, she basically ran a sweep. J-Dub had her beat. All he really needed was to get like 1 question right and 1 bonus question. He couldn't get a single question right afterwards. I think he missed 2. Bros and HBK beat him to 1 each. And KTG ran the table with the last 3 questions? Yeah, 3 questions. So it ended up being KTG won when she locked out Bros, I think. So, Nerdy, if you're interested, you're automatically in because of yesterday. I haven't seen D-Back in yet, so I'm going to give D-Back I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to decide whether or not you're in or not. And then we will go to the top of the chat, and we will see who is eligible or who will be my invitees.
Well, you can repay me, KTG, by watching my show sometime.
So again, Nerdy, if you want in, you're automatically in. D-Back, if you're here and you want in, you're automatically in. So I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes to say yes or no. And then we will go to the top of the chat as is and see who the first 4 people on my list are.
Yeah, KTGLOL.
Like I said, I want to see pictures of KTG's pile. I have
My
yet to
brain
see
is
one
cooked,
picture
man. I
from
need to
her.
bow out. I think back working late tonight.
Alright, so Nerdy's out, D-Back's working, so D-Back is out. Which means we turn our attention to the top of the chat list. And we see who is going to be my 6 invitees.
Give me a second,
Alright, I gotta plug the mouse back in. I hate doing this, but I don't think I have
will
a choice
assemble the
right now.
prizes.
Come on, mouse, start working.
Me. My Wonder Woman keychain is on my keys, LOL.
One minute. Oh, come on. This is why I do hate this keyboard at times. Because when the mouse fails, it fails bad. Come on.
Prizes assemble, LOL.
Get up there. All right. Young Mommy is actually my first invitee tonight. So, Young Mommy, Fatality, Rose, that one guy, Macy, and let's see who's next.
Yay. What do you think about yourself?
And Yoda's Dream Girl.
I heard my name. It's on like Donkey Kong, LOL.
Alright, Rose is in. Young Mommy is in. That one guy, Macy.
Hello everyone.
Hey, J-Dub, what's the good word? Now he shows up. Alright, we're gonna give Yoda's Dream Girl and Fatality a chance to say yes or no.
Donkey Kong is fun.
So, Yoda's Dream Girl and Fatality. It's you two. If either one of those don't say yes, then J-Dub, you're next on my list. So, Fatality and Yoda's Dream Girl.
Cool.
Alright, Fatality and Yoda's Dream Girl. You got 1 more minute, and then I move on to the next people on the list.
Live.
Yeah, I was disappointed. The mask, the ghost mask did not light up as much as I thought it was supposed to. According to the shop, it was supposed to light up like really, really bright green, and it just never really did it to the level I thought it was going to do. Alright, no answer from Fatality, so J-Dub, you are in. And again, J-Dub, I gave J-Dub and Nerdy the advantage of being the first 2 because they had issues with towards the end of the show, and they kind of like got locked out because of that. And give me 1 minute. Come on, mouse.
All right. Dubby is in.
All right, J-Dub is in. And let's see who comes after Yoda's Dream Girl. Miss Freddie's ready. If you are here, you are next. And then Ginger. I should have made a list like in the order I was going to do this. And then the one that's left is, so Miss Freddie's ready. If you are interested, let me know. I'm going to try to get this mouse back in one more time real quick. I can go with 5 on this game, so if I have to, I will go with 5 players. But I'm going to give everybody a chance. So we're waiting for Miss Freddie's ready. See if she is interested. If Miss Freddie's ready is not, and again, guys, for those of you that are just sitting back watching, just remember, this doesn't cost you a thing other than participation.
5. 4.
Because again, I pay for shipping, I pay for handling, I pay for the prizes. This is all out of my goodwill to you guys.
2.
Alright, no answer from Mrs. Freddie's ready. And the one other person I was going to give the opportunity to is Play Dead.
You know I win, haha.
Alright, so if Play Dead speaks up, we'll go with 6. If not, we will go with 5. Oh, there's Fatality. Alright, Fatality. I'll throw it back in because I gave you the opportunity to play. Are you interested? And again, folks, you guys are playing for your choice of one of 3 McFarlane pieces. That's why you guys got to check the Instagram account when I do these. So again, if you win, you can claim the Hunchback piece.
That's so nasty. Lol.
You can claim the Dracula piece. Or you can claim the werewolf piece.
Fatality back for the win.
Alright, Fatality's back in. So we got our 6 players. Alright, we have Young Mommy, J-Dub, Bros, that one guy, Macy, and Fatality.
Did you not sense my presence? These
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's a game of education. It's a game of elimination. It is basically the... Whoop.
Ooh, I like the Hunchback. I will
Is the
win
game
Dracula.
of Ultimatum. Now, the rules are very, very simple. It's one of the most basic layouts I have on any of the shows I've put together. And again, this is because I don't have much to research on this Canadian game show, so we're blaming the knuckleheads. So HBK, I know you're not here. Chris, if you're watching, we're blaming your husband. You guys will have 3 strikes before you're eliminated. So as long as you don't get the 3rd strike, you're still in the game. Now, how do you get the strike? I'm going to show you a list of topics on the screen. Player 1, which will be Young Mommy. You will choose one of those 3 topics, and you're going to challenge another player. You can challenge any one of the other players that are still in the game. After the question is revealed, the person you challenge can either answer the question, or they can try to pass it around the room. If they do guess at the question and they get it correct, the person that challenged them gets a strike. If they give an answer and it's incorrect, they get the strike. So basically this game will be should be no more than 18 questions. Okay? Whoever is, I will just tell you who the controller is at the moment. Young Mommy will be the first controller because she will be doing the first challenge.
Nice choice, that one guy.
But again, if you challenge a player, they got 3 tools. You got 3 tools you can work with. 2 are for the challenged player, 1 is for the challenger. The first tool is called the ricochet, which basically means if Young Mommy challenges J-Dub, J-Dub can then ricochet that question to any other player on the board except for Young Mommy. If he ricochets it over to that one guy must either answer it or he can ricochet. Or he can mirror it. If you use a mirror, it will go back on the person that immediately challenges you. So again, we're going to use Bros and that one guy. So Young Mommy throws the question at Bros. Bros uses the ricochet, sends it to that one guy. That one guy then uses the mirror. It goes back on to Bros. It's sort of like ping pong. You ping pong it around. It's a little, if you've ever seen 15 to 1, that's the little extra step that 15 to 1 doesn't include in their game. Now, the rules of the mirrors and ricochets are, once you tell me you use it, it's gone. You cannot use it again. So basically, if Bros ricochets it, his ricochet tool is gone. He can't ricochet anything else. And there's the example. Ricochets cannot be used as mirrors, so you can't ricochet it back on the person it came to you to. So you got to use them before they become obsolete, because as we get down to lower player numbers, that ricochet will be less and less useful. Okay? The third tool is the trap. And the trap will belong to the person in control of the board. If they call a question a trap question when they choose the category, so if, let's say the categories are Category A, Category B, and Category C, and Young Mommy has control.
That last box you sent out, all the prizes fit in there perfectly, LOL.
So let's say Young Mommy's the controller, and she wants to give Bros Category A, and she wants to make sure Bros answers it. She tells me Category A, trap, and who it's going to. Bros cannot do anything with it other than try to answer the question. However, the trap question does have a reward. If Bros was the trap player and he answers it correctly, if he's got a strike on him, that strike comes off the board. So it's your chance to remove one of the strikes. So if you're the challenger, be careful where you use the trap. Okay? In addition, the same thing applies in reverse on a trap. If somebody challenges you with a trap question and you miss it, they get a strike taken off of their board. Okay? The last player to remain standing on the board is basically declared the winner of Ultimatum. And we're not worrying about the bonus game on Halloween, because we don't do the vault for the Halloween week. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to start Ultimatum. So, Young Mommy, you are in control of the board. You have 3 topics: Christopher Lee, Psycho, and dogs. Now, as you can see over on the side, there are no strikes yet. So you don't have to worry about that part. Alright, I'm going to maximize this a little. So, young mommy, you get to pick one of the categories and who you want to challenge. Will you like to challenge J-Dub, Bros, That One Guy, Macy, or Fatality? And then you pick the category and who you're going to challenge. And again, there's no point in using the trap yet because nobody's got any strikes on them. Unless you just really, really want to use it. I will give you guys that clue right now. So, young mommy, the three categories are Christopher Lee, Psycho, and Dogs. So, young mommy, you pick a category.
Fatality and Christopher Lee.
All right, there we go. Fatality. You do get to see the question before you decide whether or not you want to ricochet it or not. So, here is your question. Christopher Lee appeared on the cover of an album for which band? Christopher Lee appeared on the cover of an album for which band? So you can ricochet it, you can mirror it back onto young mommy, or you can answer it. So if you guys know it, I would not give any hints because they can ricochet it over to you. And remember, these questions are all Halloween based. Horror, Halloween, terror, nightmares, creatures. Okay, Fatality is going to go with a guess. If it is Rolling Stones, young mommy has her first strike on her. And Fatality will be in control of the board. Is it Rolling Stone? No, he was on the cover of Paul McCartney and Wings. I don't remember. I want to say on the Live and Let Die album, but don't quote me on that one because I forgot to put that in the question. Which means Fatality has his first strike on him. Which means young mommy is still in control of the board. And the next category is Scandinavia. So we have Scandinavia, Psycho, and Dogs. Young mommy, you can challenge anybody but Fatality because you just challenged him. You basically, you kind of have to cycle through your strikes. You can't go like Fatality, J-Dub, Fatality. So you have J-Dub, Bros, and That One Guy, and Macy. So we have Scandinavia, Psycho, Dogs. So young mommy, who would you like to challenge? Now the trick to this game is when you test run it, you can end up entering like a total of like one question to win the game. I think two. I think you pretty much have to answer two to win the game. All right, Macy, you have been challenged. And Macy, here is your question. Most everyone knows of the famous Janet Leigh shower scene in Psycho. But do you know what the first name of her character in the film was? All right, we'll give you a second to get. We'll give you a second on this one, Macy. Ah, YouTube's being a pain in the butt again. Damn you, YouTube. Damn you, YouTube. YouTube is being finicky. And I can't reset it or I'll lose everything. I guarantee it. Ugh. YouTube's being finicky again.
YouTube is being finicky again.
It just doesn't like me this week. It really doesn't. And I don't know why.
There it goes.
Yeah, like I said, I can't do a reboot because it's being a pain in the butt. All right, Macy, you have been challenged, to let you know. So,
Yup.
the question is to you. You can either take the question and answer it, or you can ricochet it to anybody but young mommy.
There we go.
So your question is...
I can't read question.
I'll read it off for you in a minute, my dear. Most everyone knows of the famous Janet Leigh shower scene in Psycho. But do you know what the first name of her character in the film was? So that's the question. What was the name of Janet Leigh's character in the movie Psycho? So again, you can mirror this back to young mommy, or you can ricochet it to anybody on the channel. Yeah, I gotta fix the blue. Oh, I know why the blue can't be red. Damn it, I forgot we did this earlier. Give me a minute. I just remembered why the blue's not coming up. As soon as... there we go. I just realized that. I forgot we had changed this last week. I gotta remember what color setting it was, though. That's the trick.
Jeanette Reigns.
No, that's not gonna work. There, we'll put it like really low for now. I will have to fix it. I forgot about that little change. Alright, so Macy's going to take a chance and answer it with Jeanette. Because all I needed was the first name of her character. If it's Jeanette, Macy has control of the board and young mommy has her first strike. Was it Jeanette? No, her first name was actually Marion. Her first name of the character in Psycho was Marion. I want to make sure that's right, because that doesn't look right. Give me a minute.
No, Marion Crane.
Yeah. I was going to say that it wasn't Jeanette. Oh, let me get back over to where I was. Yeah, it was Marion something. Alright, which means Macy has her first strike on the board. And young mommy is still in control. Alright, young mommy, your new categories are Scandinavia, True Blood, and Dogs. And you can challenge J-Dub, Bros, or that one guy. Who would you like to challenge?
My bad, I read wrong, but yes, Marion.
So again, you can challenge J-Dub, Bros, or that one guy.
Dogs and Dub.
Alright, J-Dub, she is challenging you with dogs. And here is the question. What breed of dog was Cujo in the Stephen King novel? So J-Dub, you can take the question, you can answer it, or you can ricochet it or mirror it. So J-Dub, the question is, what breed of dog was Cujo in the Stephen King novel?
Saint Bernard.
J-Dub says it's a Saint Bernard. Is it a Saint Bernard? Yes, it is. And that means young mommy has her first strike on her. So as you can see, you don't even have to answer a question to get a strike. If you challenge and you lose, that's what happens. All right, J-Dub, you are now in control of the board, which means you can challenge anybody because you have not done a challenge yet. We have Scandinavia, True Blood, and Lovecraft. I'll take that back. You cannot challenge young mommy because you put the strike on her. I almost forgot. I goofed when I said that. So J-Dub, you can challenge anyone but young mommy because you put the strike on her. And your choices are Scandinavia, True Blood, and Lovecraft. And again, guys, remember you have your ricochets, you have your mirrors. And the challengers do have their trap option. All right.
Fatality, True Blood.
True Blood for Fatality. They're coming after you, Fatality. So Fatality, here is your question. And why is the question not coming up? Oh, there it goes. In the novel and HBO series True Blood, Sookie Stackhouse, played by Anna Paquin, had one supernatural ability that she considered a curse. I should say had what supernatural ability? So Fatality, the question is to you. In the novel and the HBO series True Blood, Sookie Stackhouse, played by Anna Paquin, otherwise known as Rogue to you superhero fans, had one supernatural ability that what supernatural ability that she considered a curse? So Fatality, you can take the question and try to answer it, or you can ricochet it to another player. If you ricochet it, you're out of the strike zone. You're out of the danger zone on the strike. Or you can mirror it back on J-Dub. So Fatality, in the novel and HBO series True Blood,
The contestants.
Sookie Stackhouse, played by Anna Paquin, had what supernatural ability that she considered a curse? I need to mark off which categories are actually getting used so I can use the ones that I haven't used before.
Telepathy.
All right, Fatality says it was telepathy. Did she consider her telepathy a curse? Yes, she did. She actually considered her telepathy a curse, which means J-Dub has a strike on him, and Fatality is in control of the board. And the next category is voodoo magic. So fatality, you have Scandinavia, voodoo magic, and Lovecraft. You can challenge anyone but J-Dub because you put the strike on J-Dub.
Good job, fatality.
Now, believe it or not, I think in the novels, she had another ability. I don't remember because my wife read it. That she didn't consider a curse. I want to say it was fairy talk. I want to say it's fairy talk, but don't quote me on that one. So fatality, you can challenge anyone but J-Dub. Again, you have a strike on you, so if you want to use the trap, you can use the trap.
Voodoo magic, that one guy.
Alright, you're going to go with that one guy who has no strikes on him, so there's pretty much no point in using the trap at the moment. So that one guy, this question is for you, my friend. Who was known as the White Zombie Queen of New Orleans? Who was known as the White Zombie Queen of New Orleans? That one guy, you can take it and answer it, or you can try to ricochet it or mirror the question. Who was known as the White Zombie Queen of New Orleans? Because whatever questions I don't use will get snuck back into other games. Not necessarily Halloween games. Alright, you're going to take a guess and say, Sean Yseult. Was Sean Yseult known as the White Zombie Queen of New Orleans? No, it was Marie Laveau. She was actually known as the Zombie Queen and the White Zombie Queen, because she originally used her abilities to help slaves. Which means that one guy has a strike on him.
Diary. Today I took 3 more lives.
And that means fatality.
Number 4 is reading what I write.
You are still in control of the board. So fatality. The next category is John Carpenter. You can challenge anyone but J-Dub and that one guy. So you can challenge Young Mommy, Bros, or Macy. And everybody still has all their tools. So again, you got the ricochet, the mirror, and the trap. So if you guys get challenged and you want to use it, just say ricochet onto whomever. If you wanted to use mirror, all you got to do is say mirror, and it will go back on the questioner. All right, bros, you have been challenged for Scandinavia, and no trap used. So, bros, here is your question. Zombies are even found in Norse legends. What is the name given to the reanimated Norse warriors who would eat human flesh and had super strength? Zombies are even found in Norse legends. What is the name given to reanimated Norse warriors who would eat human flesh and had super strength? So, bros, you can take it and try to guess, or you can ricochet it, or you can mirror it.
Mirror.
All right, you're mirroring it back onto Fatality.
Very rude to read over my shoulder.
All right, Fatality.
It's easier than reading inside
You can
your
use the ricochet. You cannot use the mirror back onto Bros. That's the only thing you cannot do. So you can either answer the question, or you can ricochet it onto any other player. Because you are not challenging them, you're ricocheting the shot that that one guy has now challenged. So Fatality, the question is back on you. Zombies are even in Norse legends. What is the name given to reanimated Norse warriors? All right, you're going to ricochet it, and who are you giving it to?
Ricochet.
You can ricochet it onto anybody except for Bros, because basically Bros threw it at you. You can only ricochet it off to the side. So you can pass it to Young Mommy, J-Dub, that one guy, or Macy.
Young Mommy.
All right, Young Mommy, it has been sent to you. You can use the ricochet or the mirror if you wish, or you can take a chance with this.
Dragger.
Oh, she's going to go for it. Is it the Dragger? Indeed, it is the Dragger. They're known as the Drags or the Dragger, which means Fatality has the second strike.
It tells the story of your unavoidable.
And Young Mommy is back in control of the board. And the new category is ships. So the new category is ships. So we have ships, John Carpenter, and Lovecraft. And Young Mommy, this is a completely reset. Once you lose control, you may challenge anybody but Fatality, because Fatality was the one you just put the strike on. Lovecraft, Bros, it has been given to you.
Bros.
All right, Bros, here is the question. Which magician helped H.P. Lovecraft write the novel Imprisoned with the Pharaohs? You do have the ricochet left. Which magician helped H.P. Lovecraft write the novel Imprisoned with the Pharaohs? And I may have just... I'm trying to make sure I didn't goof. No, because Fatality had the original question.
Rick Hobbit.
All right. He's using up his second tool. So, Bros, who are you going to ricochet it on? So Bros is out of tools at the moment, other than the trap, but he's got to get control of the board to use it. But he took himself out of strike danger on this one.
That one guy.
All right, that one guy. It has been given to you, my friend. You have your ricochet, you have your mirror. Which magician helped H.P. Lovecraft write the novel Imprisoned with the Pharaohs? Now, right now, if you use the ricochet, the only person you cannot throw it back on is Bros. If you put it on the original questioner, then you could still get the strike if you pick that person and they get it right. It is kind of one game flaw that I still got to work my way around. And Lovecraft was number 6. So that one guy. You have the ricochet, you have the mirror. If you mirror it, it goes back on Bros. If you ricochet it, you can send it to anybody else on the channel. Or I should say anybody else in the game. Which magician helped H.P. Lovecraft write the novel Imprisoned with the Pharaohs?
Houdini.
You're going to go with Houdini. So if you are correct, young mommy gets the strike on her because she challenged Bros. Bros ricocheted it. If you are incorrect, you get the strike on you. Was it Harry Houdini? Indeed, it was Harry Houdini.
Yay, that one guy.
Which means young mommy has the second strike on her. And that one guy is now in control of the board. Alright, so one guy, the only person you cannot challenge is young mommy. Because you just put the strike on her.
Dang it.
We have Ships, John Carpenter, and Hellraiser.
Sorry, Mommy.
Well, give Bros credit. He took himself out of the danger zone, but he's got no tools left to work with. And you still have your trap, young mommy, so if you think there's going to be one that they're not going to know, and you use it, that will remove one from the board. But you got to be in control for that one.
Thinking the magician had to be alive.
So that one guy, you got Ships, John Carpenter, and Hellraiser. Which category and who would you like to challenge? So again, you can do J-Dub, Bros, Macy, or Fatality. Oh, you're going for it. He's got he has to take it because he has no more tools left. So Bros, here is your question. What was the name of the ship that found Cthulhu in Lovecraft's writings? What was the name of the ship that found Cthulhu in Lovecraft's writings? And that was number 10.
Why is everyone picking on me?
Secrets of life. You take the secrets.
And like I said, bro, you got to take this one because you have no tools left. He says it's the Maria. Is it the Maria? No, it's the Alert. The name of the ship that found Cthulhu was the Alert, which means Bros has his first strike of the game. And that one guy, you are still in control of the board.
My presence. These books don't rent themselves.
And your new category is Subways. So there, you cannot challenge Young Mommy. You cannot challenge Bros. And you still have your trap available if you wish to use it. So you can challenge J-Dub, that one guy, Macy, or Fatality. Again, we have Subways, John Carpenter, Hellraiser. You do have your trap still left. Young Mommy's at 2 strikes. Fatality's at 2 strikes.
Subways to Macy.
All right, Macy. Subways has been given to you. Here is your question. An unappreciated location of horror movies are underground subways. What was the name of the killing creature in the 2008 film that took place in a subway, Midnight Meal Train? Macy, you do have your ricochet, you do have your mirror. An unappreciated location of horror movies are underground subways. What was the name of the killing creature that was in the subway in the 2008 film Midnight Meal Train?
Are you gang related?
So Macy, you have your ricochet, you have your mirror. Gang related? Yeah, we're the brain gang. I mean, that's the only gang I know around here. The Entertainment Channel gang. The Wits Network channel. What other silly gangs can I come up with? The Brainiac Club. There we go. The Triviaites. And our gang sign is a brain. So Macy, an underappreciated location of horror movies are underground subways. What was the name of the killing creature in the subway in the 2008 film Midnight Meal Train? And again, you have your ricochet, you have your mirror. All right, you're going to ricochet it.
I saw police tape. You are a teacher? Ricochet.
And who are you going to ricochet it on, Macy? No, I am not a teacher. I'm from a family of teachers. But I'm basically a game show fan. This is my tribute to all those game shows from the 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, double zeros, the 10s, from around the world. Canadian game shows, British game shows, Australian game shows, Japanese game shows, American game shows. I still got to find a copy of this Danish game show. I want to see what it is. Okay, Fatality. It has been ricocheted to you. You do have your mirror if you wish to use it. An unappreciated location of horror movies are underground subways. What was the name of the killing creature in the 2008 film Midnight Meal Train that took place in a subway? Yellow. Hello? Fine, sir. I'm not interested in buying anything. So Fatality, it is on you. I need my jacket back because my other cell phone's in there. But yeah, we are normally here on Tuesdays and Saturdays. But for the month of October, this is our last week in Halloween month. So we are basically doing a week's worth of Halloween-oriented, horror-oriented, thriller-oriented game shows. And again, for those of you that are in lurking and watching, tonight they are playing for one of 3 possible prizes. We have the Werewolf McFarlane piece. We have the Dracula hardware piece. And we have the Hunchback piece. Alright, I think Fatality is going to take it.
Marketing, Don, they know you are hosting a show, LOL.
Alright, Fatality says it is mahogany. Is it mahogany? Indeed, it is mahogany, which means that Macy gets her second strike of the game. And let's see, that one guy is still in control because it was basically a ricochet and a mirror. So that one guy, you are still in control. The strike went on Macy, so you cannot choose Young Mommy, you cannot choose Bros, and you cannot choose Macy.
Nice Fatality smile.
So you may choose J-Dub or Fatality.
Good job.
Oh, I gotta get rid of the category. Oh, 19 is blank. What is 19? I don't even know if there is a category to 19. That may have been like the last set. So there may have only been 18 questions. So right now you have John Carpenter and Hellraiser. I thought there were more than 18 questions in here, but there may not be.
Wild. John Carpenter dub. The idea behind this stream is amazing.
All right. Let's see if there's nothing behind 19, then I know you're limited to the bottom two boxes. So let's find out. Uh-oh, I got a problem. I have a problem.
What game is this?
Hey, Chris, how we doing? It is Ultimatum. All right, so 19 is Pinhead. I'm going to hope that doesn't screw up the rest of my board. That's what I'm worried about. So 19 was Pinhead, which is going to mean I got a lot of stuff in here that's wrong. So we're just going to have to be really careful on this now. All right, so that one guy you can do. You got Pinhead. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Fatality got the question right, so it's Fatality's choice. I'm making sure because I got myself lost with the phone call.
Pinhead dub.
That one guy challenged Macy. No, I'm right. That one guy still has control because basically. No, Fatality got the question right. Fatality got the question right. Fatality has control. I'm sorry. Damn, telemarketer is screwing me up. So Fatality has the choice. And he's going to go with John Carpenter for J-Dub. So the John Carpenter question for J-Dub. All right, J-Dub, here is your question. In which John Carpenter 1995 remake film do the children all born on the same day eventually take control of the mind of their parents?
Drops a cow on the telemarketers, emoji cow.
Yeah, I know. It's like I was in the middle of the question. I got the home security call, and I'm like, okay, where was I? At least I got the names right on who was up.
You stick your nose into my business. I'm trying to write a horrific novel, and you have just become the tragic end.
All right, J-Dub, so the question for you is, in which John Carpenter 1995 remake film do the children are they're all born on the same day and eventually take control of the minds of their parents? And while we're waiting, I want to check my file to see where I goofed. Because I don't think I've erased that part of the file yet. I just want to see.
Children of the Corn.
Oh, I already erased those. Damn it. I did erase them. Alright, J-Dub says, is Children of the Corn? Is it Children of the Corn? No, it's Village of the Damned. Village of the Damned. Oh, I have a major problem here.
New.
Crap.
Village of the
All right.
Damned.
I have a major problem. Crap. My file got screwed, so bear with me 1 minute. Yeah, the moment I saw it, like, kind of, this is going to be a problem to fix. I do know that. But we're going to see if I can do it quick. See, I had 3 questions that didn't even come up.
A little with the help, young mommy, haha.
Crap. Because it completely skipped one set of questions.
I gotta go, in sorry, kid is getting sick said.
Okay, young mommy, not a problem, my dear.
Oh no, mommy. Hope all goes well.
Oh, I am going to have a major issue here. Damn it. Crap. Because of one extra line.
My name Jeff.
Alright. I'm going to move those out of the way. Don't have a choice, unfortunately.
Hello Jeff.
Oh, this game just got hosed. Son of a bitch. All because I have one extra line in my phrase, in my file that I shouldn't have had. Alright, bear with me, folks.
Damn.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem. It's alright. I can cheat a little bit. Because some of these I do remember. We're just going to have to do, I'm going to have to do this the hard way.
I told you not to feed those gremlins after midnight.
Well, like I said, the worst part is I think it's like one extra carriage return in my file kind of screwed it up. So we kind of have to do some cheating. I can get around most of this, but part of it I can't. Sorry, folks, like I said, when I make blunders and I thought I'd catch them all, I kind of get out of luck.
That's Monquis. Gremlins already ate after midnight. Whatever.
Alright. So again, you guys will have to be patient with me while we get this fixed. So we're going to end this slideshow real quick. End that slideshow. Alright, so we got to get through Scandinavia. Drugs, ships we did. Subways we did. Alright, so we got Pinhead. Voodoo Magic. Yeah, see, it's weird. Alright, we did Village of the Damned. And we did did we do Hellraiser? No, we haven't done Hellraiser. Alright, Young Mommy is out. J-Dub missed. Bros missed. 1, 1, 2. Ricochet. Alright, I think I got everybody set back up. I think I got everybody set back up where we were. Sorry about that, folks. Give me one more minute while I get control of my mouse. And I didn't think we had done Hellraiser yet. Fortunately, I know where most of these answers are, so I'll be able to get around it. Alright, there we go. And that means J-Dub got the second strike, which means fatality. You are still in control of the board. Oh yeah, you did have one strike. Everybody had one.
I have one.
Thank you, one. There we go. Alright, so Young Mommy had leave, so she's out of the game. She automatically gets her third strike. So we have Pinhead, Duos, and Hellraiser. Fatality. It is your choice, and again, you can't challenge J-Dub. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to leave Young Mommy with 2 strikes. If she can get back, we'll let her back in. Alright, fatality. So you cannot challenge J-Dub. And you can't challenge Macy because you gave her the strike. Oh, that's right. Macy should have 2 now because... I'm trying to remember if Macy's got 1 or 2. Yes, fatality. It is your turn. Who do you wish to challenge? Again, you can't challenge J-Dub and you can't challenge Macy. So you got Bros and that one guy. Alright, Bros. The Hellraiser question is to you.
Hellraiser Bros.
What was the name of the box in Clive Barker's Hellraiser movies and novel? So, Bros, the question is to you. What was the name of the box in Clive Barker's Hellraiser movies and novel? No, I don't want to do that. Otherwise, I'll put the answer right there in front of everybody. Whoa, where'd all my strikes just they just disappeared. Oh, I know why they disappeared.
Should I just know puzzle box?
Damn it. I don't know why it reset the whole bloody board. It should not have reset the whole board. Worst thing is like when I test these, they work beautifully. And when I go live, something always goes wrong.
1920 and 12.
Yep. I'm trying to get past the there. There we go. All right, bros.
I think I heard it name but forgot.
I don't know how I reset the whole damn board. I really don't. honestly don't know how I just reset the whole bloody board.
Puzzle box is my guess.
Alright. It's going to go with puzzle box. Is it... Get over there. Is it the puzzle box? No, it's Le Marchand's box. That is the actual name of it, is Le Marchand's box. Which means Bros has his second strike. And Fatality, you are still in control of the board. And the next question is, Peter Jackson.
It's a ghost in the basement.
It is. I really think it is.
E.Cioli Benedict Cumberbatch Pterodactyl Metamucil. How was Dr. Jekyll stream nerdy?
See, the worst part is I think I would have had this show done if I hadn't screwed something up in the files. And I don't know where my old file is. Alright, Fatality. The only man you left you can challenge at the moment is that one guy. So, would you like to give him Pinhead, Duos, or Peter Jackson?
Can I pick again?
Yep, you pick again, but it has to go to that one guy for this question.
Don Cock Log Me Bros.
Alright, the question is Pinhead.
Pinhead, that one guy.
Alright, that one
I
guy.
remember that name.
Here is your quote. In the Hellraiser movie, most everyone knows of Pinhead. But do you actually know what race of creature he was?
Okay, I won't.
And again, you have your ricochet, you do have your mirror. And in the Hellraiser movie, most everyone knows of Pinhead. But do you know what race of creature he actually was?
Wits is encroaching on Jekyll's time.
Well, that's because I hit the technical snag. See, that's why I picked this one, because this one's usually faster, but I screwed up something. Correct, that one guy. It is indeed the Cenobite.
Across the streams.
Which means Fatality has gotten his third strike and has been eliminated from the game. Sorry, Fatality, you are out, my friend. And that one guy, you are back in. Your categories are trilogies, duos, and Peter Jackson.
Dear Diary, today I took 3
You can challenge
more
J-Dub,
lives,
Bros,
and I
or
believe
Macy.
Number 4 is reading what I write at this very moment.
Fatality.
He just happened to give him one that
Hello.
he gave him one that one guy knew.
Great job, that one guy.
Because like I said, right now Young Mummy is still on the out, so
Good night, everybody.
have a good one, Fatality.
Good night, Fatality. Good night, Fatality.
Actually, I know what I can
Let's
do.
give Bros Peter Jackson.
Alright, Peter Jackson for Bros. And you gotta take it, Bros. You're out of helps. Peter Jackson had a 1992 horror movie called Brain Dead that became a cult classic after his success with Lord of the Rings. He was so disappointed in the original box office that he did not create another horror film until 1996 with what movie? Peter Jackson had a 1992 horror film called Brain Dead. It did miserable at the box office. It achieved cult status because of his name after Lord of the Rings. Because it was so bad, he did not make another horror movie until 1996 that had what movie title?
Leprechaun.
Give me 1 minute while I get to it. It was not Leprechaun. It was actually... Oh, come on. This is the joy of trying to play with three identical sessions all at the same time. It was actually called...
It's very rude to read over my shoulder.
The
But
Frighteners.
it's easier
I just lost my damn file again. Son of a bitch. No, it was not Leprechaun. It was actually, I believe it was called... Oh, come on.
Frighteners.
Thank you. It was called Frighteners. I was trying to get to it. It was actually called Frighteners. Which means, unfortunately for bros, that is your third strike, my friend.
I think Death jinx your set.
I think I'm jinxed tonight. I really do. I really think I am jinxed. I swear, the bugs are killing me tonight. The bugs are killing me tonight. It was called The Frighteners.
I didn't know Peter Jackson was.
You didn't know who Peter Jackson was? He is the director of Lord of the Rings. That's how he pretty much made his name. There we go. Oh, that one actually worked. Damn it. It was The Frighteners. Alright, so...
I had to use Ricochet.
Yes, you had to use a ricochet. I'm trying to get it set. There we go. Alright, now I got it right. I'm just going to hope the rest of it works. Alright, that one guy.
Come closer. Curious about my book? It tells the story of your unavoidable
We have
doom.
trilogies, duos, and resurrection. like I said, it kind of sucks. One line kind of messed up the whole file.
I don't really keep track of people.
So that one guy, you can challenge J-Dub or Macy. And you still have all your tools available to you, J-Dub, as one guy does. Macy only has the mirror left. Duos to J-Dub. All right, J-Dub, here is your question. The Wes Craven film The Hills Have Eyes, had a family that was terrorized by a cannibalistic family. That family had 2 dogs, which shared their names with what Disney animated film? The Wes Craven film, The Hills Have Eyes, told the story of a family that was terrorized by a cannibalistic family. That family had 2 dogs. They shared their name or their names with what Disney animated film? Again, you have your ricochet, you have your mirror if you think you need it. The Wes Craven film, The Hills Have Eyes, had a family that was terrorized by a cannibalistic family. The family had 2 dogs, which shared their names with what Disney animated film? Beauty and the Beast, and indeed it was Beauty and the Beast. Which means that one guy has the strike on him, and that means J-Dub, you have to challenge Macy. I'm hoping the Mothers is a category. Since it doesn't have a number by it, I'm worried. But we shall see. All right. So J-Dub, you basically have to challenge Macy. You have trilogies, Mothers, and Resurrection. She does have her mirror left, so it will be interesting to see where this goes.
Trilogy.
All right, Macy. Your question is trilogies. And here is the question. Dario Argento wrote a trio of classically appreciated horror suspense movies over 10 years. Suspiria, Inferno, and Mother of Tears. Shit, I missed one. Damn it. Alright, we can't use that one. We cannot use that one. Oh, you son of a... Can't use that one. Because it got screwed up. Alright, so we're going to try it again. Dragons, Middle Ages, or Resurrection? One frickin' line. One frickin' line. Dragons, Middle Ages, or Resurrection? Alright, dragons.
The secrets of life.
Now I gotta read this one out to you because it is a very long question. There he lay, a vast red golden dragon. Fast asleep, a thrumming came from his jaws and nostrils, and wisps of smoke, but his fires were low in slumber. Beneath him, under all his limbs, and his huge coiled tail, and about him on all sides, stretching away across the unseen floors, lay countless piles of precious things, gold wrought and unwrought, gems and jewels, and silver red stained in the ruddy night. So I'm hoping you got all that, Macy. That line comes from what fantasy novel? There he lay, vast red golden dragon, fast asleep. A thrumming came from his jaws and nostrils, and wisps of smoke, but his fires were low in slumber. Beneath him, under all his limbs and his huge coiled tail, and about him on all sides, stretching away across the unseen floors, lay countless piles of precious things, gold wrought and unwrought, gems and jewels, and silver red stained in the ruddy light. What novel does that line describe the dragon of?
Scrooge MC Duck Cartoon.
And for those of you that were with me when we did the first test run of this game, it worked beautifully. It really did. But somehow I hosed that file up.
Raises his hand.
So, all right, Macy's using the mirror, so it's back to you, J-Dub.
Mirror.
You still have you can use the ricochet. You cannot use a mirror on a mirror. So the mirror is gone. It is back on you, J-Dub. There he lay, a vast red golden dragon, fast asleep. A thrumming came from his jaws and nostrils, and wisps of smoke, but his fires were low in slumber. Beneath him, under all of the limbs and his huge coiled tail, and about him on all sides, stretching away across the unseen floor, lay countless piles of precious things, gold wrought and unwrought, gems and jewels, and silver red stained in the ruddy light. That line describes a dragon in which fantasy novel? So you can take it or you can ricochet it over to that one guy. But just remember, that one guy's still got both of his helps left if he wants to use them. All right, he is ricocheting it over to you, that one guy.
Ricochet.
So, you have the ricochet, you have the mirror. So you can either take it, that one guy, or you can force it on one of the other two players.
The Hobbit.
And indeed, it was from The Hobbit. It was indeed from The Hobbit, which means, unfortunately for J-Dub, he has just been given his third strike. and is out.
Did you not sense my presence?
All right, that one guy is very simple.
Themselves, you know.
Macy can't do anything with this. We have Children of Horror, Middle Ages, and Resurrection. You basically get to choose which of these categories you want Macy to have to answer. It's all down to this last question. It is down to this last question. So if you give it to her and it's an easy one, she wins. If you give it to her and it's a hard one and she misses, you win.
Macy,
Yep, pretty much, Macy. This is your ultimatum.
Dramatic music.
Middle Ages.
How about Middle Ages?
All right, Macy, you don't have a choice. This question is for you. In the Middle Ages in Europe, what was the name given to someone who was believed to have lived a wicked life and rose from the dead to harass former family and friends? In the Middle Ages in Europe, what was the name given to someone who was believed to have lived a wicked life and rose from the dead to harass former family and friends? If you know what the answer is, you win. If you don't know what the answer is, that one guy wins. I keep forgetting to use the ultimatum tagline. I wish I would remember to do that. It is the ultimatum question. The question that decides the winner. In the Middle Ages in Europe, what was the name given to someone who was believed to have lived a wicked life and rose from the dead to harass former family and friends? All right, J-Dub. And I know this one. I even knew this one before I put it in the question box.
You win one die. Good game.
Oh, you're not going to take a chance, huh? I mean, you might as well take a guess, my dear.
Revenant.
It is indeed that one guy's win. Now, I'm going to call Macy surrendering with the "you win" comment. It was indeed the Revenant, which means
Macy
that one guy.
I don't know. I have no guess.
It was indeed a Revenant.
Sorry, I thought she gave up.
So, congratulations, that one guy. You are the winner, my friend. And I already know which one you're interested in because you already told me. You are interested in the Dracula piece, correct, my friend? Ta-da! The Dracula McFarlane piece. There's the McFarlane part at the top.
Yay, thanks Macy. Good game everyone.
Congratulations, that one guy. So, one guy, I know I don't have your mailing address. So if you can, get that to me either on the PSN network or on the Instagram account. And this stuff some of these will get shipped out this week to Saturday, because I got like a pile of stuff I have to get out.
Congratulations, that one guy.
So congratulations, that one guy. And again, give me your mailing address either on the PSN account or Instagram, and I will get this out to you as soon as I can. Like I said, I got a line going on. Sorry about running late. Shut up, Ghost. I had a major bug issue with my file, and I thought I had debugged everything. So
thanks.
We will get that fixed for the next time I run this game, which will be a while. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for joining us for day 3 of Halloween, which means we are down to two of the good prizes for the solos. And then Monday, after the Nerdy Effect is on, so we'll start about 8 o'clock, 8:15-ish, give or take. We will be doing the one final open Halloween episode.
What will we be playing Saturday?
Saturday, let me see, what do I have in my pile? Saturday, I think, is Cash Cab. Cash Cab should be Saturday. The only 3 people that will not be eligible to participate on Saturday are that one guy, KTG, and Justin, because they've each won one. And I'm trying to make sure I give these out one to a person.
Fun as always. Take care, everyone.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
we'll get a hold of you on it.
I want to thank you guys. With that, we're going to wrap things up. Dr. Jekyll still got about half an hour of his show to go, so please make sure you drop in and check out Dr. Jekyll after you run away from here. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wish you guys a good night. For Death, who was here, the old man, so to speak.
The Banhammer, LOL.
Yep, the Banhammer, the temporary Banhammer. Everybody, even you guys that won one during the week will be eligible to re-participate in the open game on Halloween. Just to let you guys know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for being with us. Again, please go check out Dr. Jekyll. He's got about 25 minutes left in his show. Drop in, tell him I'm sorry I overran his show. My intention was to get done before his. But ladies and gentlemen, with that, for Death, for myself, I want to thank you guys. And we will see you guys on Saturday with the next episode of Halloween Week from the Wits Studios.
Text to speech. Text to speech.